Here's a wild story that I got from the Full Circle tour. That's the Hieroglyphics Full Circle tour. So we were on the tour bus, right? This is when I discovered pretty much what was making me sick for all these years was the air conditioning. Not the temperature of the air conditioning, but I'm allergic to like free agents and stuff. Like anything that's floating in the air, like dust basically. And you know, the air conditioner will blow that out. Plus, if people getting sick on the bus, it's just absorbing that and blowing the sickness back on the bus, and everybody just rotating, getting sick the whole time. So this like maybe like my second time getting sick, and I'm like, if I get sick one more time, because I know why this is happening, I'm like, if I get sick one more time, I'm gonna lose it, right? So I discovered that it was the air conditioning, because miraculously, when I turned it off, I stopped coughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like magic. So I'm like, it's that. Don't turn that shit on no more. And people was just ignoring me and just like, whatever, and just turning it back on. And I was like, don't turn that shit on no more. Like, it's making me sick. If I get sick one more time, I'm gonna lose it. They kept turning it on. And I didn't really say nothing. I was like, okay. And then when I started coughing again, like getting sick again, I just lost it and grabbed, I had a bow on the bus, basically, like a long stick, basically, a bow. So I just grabbed it and just started, bah, 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 at the little, you know, the controller for the air conditioning. And the only thing that made me stop was the bus driver was like in shock. He was like, no, what are you doing? Stop. That's the only thing that woke me up, because I just blacked out, you know what I'm saying? And then I stopped. Luckily, I didn't break it. I just kind of like hit the top off of it, whatever, so I was able to like put it back on, you know what I'm saying? Because if I had broke it, it probably would have been a lot of money, and dude probably would have been mad as hell. But yeah, that's the story though, you know.
Why are we comparing, why are we making standards off of the mainstream? I don't do that, so I can't really call these guys underrated.
2001, Flavor's backstage, and this kid comes backstage, and Flavor's eating a plate of food. He gets an autograph. We leave the dressing room. Flavor takes a bite out of a burger, right? Puts it back on the plate.
My album, Go. It's an emotional thing for me to even talk about it, because it is the best album I've ever done in my life. I put everything I had into this record, and it reminds me of when I used to listen to these records in the 80s and 90s, man.
Education is very important. I think it's important that we separate education from schooling. You can go to the best schools, the richest schools, and still be a fucking idiot. You can get education from anywhere. You can get educated through hip-hop. You could get educated through traveling the world. Education is important. Learning and studying, however you get it, is important.